Today we're going to talk about breakfast.
Breakfast is definitely one of the most important meals of the day, if not the most important meal of the day.
I guess it sets the tone for your day.
You know, it's called breakfast because you're fasting overnight.
If you break down the word breakfast, it actually means break fast.
So, you know, hopefully you're getting 8 hours of sleep, and in that 8 hours your body's kind of recovering. So your best bet is getting something into your system within an hour of waking up.
You break that fast, and then you kind of turn your body on again, get your digestive system working and ready to move all the nutrition that you're taking in.
It's proven that if you eat breakfast, you're more likely not to eat as many calories throughout the day.
So if you're eating a well-rounded breakfast, you're sustaining yourself throughout the day, and you're maintaining a healthy metabolism because your body's not going into starvation. So definitely want to eat something that's, you know, definitely a protein, definitely a carbohydrate, and then some sort of, you know, healthy fat, whether it's like a scoop of peanut butter or avocado, handful of nuts, something like that.
It's very important to make sure you drink water when you first wake up to get all your blood flowing and your metabolism to get going.
If you wake up and you're like dehydrated, or you feel like your eyes are dry, or you know your throat is dry, it's because you're still using all of those fluids that are in your body. You're still kind of hydrating, and then you get up, go to the bathroom in the morning, and you're usually pretty dehydrated. So getting at least like 8 ounces of water first thing when you wake up is can be really beneficial. And then if you throw in some salt with that, some sea salt, that is another way to kind of get your gut and your digestive system turned on and processing and moving. Sodium is pretty important in helping move nutrients in and out of your bloodstream. Sodium is kind of like it's like a little carrier, or like a taxi. It kind of opens up some walls and passages within the bloodstream and helps those nutrients to move.
My perfect meal, if I had time to sit down and make breakfast, I could have time if I made it, but if I'm waking up early and I'm not sitting down to eat breakfast, I'm preparing some hard-boiled eggs. I usually have some sort of oatmeal. If I need more than that, then it's like some almonds or something like that. But perfect scenario is scrambled eggs, 2 pieces of bacon, and oatmeal or like an apple or something.
I guess for me, a typical breakfast would look like, I'd like to have a whole egg and then a cup of egg whites, and I usually top that with like a fresh salsa. Easy, buy it from ShopRite in the fresh department. And then I like to top it with a little bit of avocado, or if I have guacamole. And then I try to have either some Ezekiel bread or oats if I have time to make it. But that's typically what my breakfast looks like.
So my breakfast, when I have time to sit down and cook, I'll typically do eggs, and there's usually some kind of a mixture between egg whites and whole eggs. And then sometimes I'll have some kind of a breakfast meat with that, so like bacon or something like that. And then oats, because oats are a little bit of a slower digesting carbohydrate, so I'll have some oats, like oatmeal, and then I'll typically put some peanut butter in with those oats. So I get my protein, my carbs, and my fat. That's if I have time to sit down and cook breakfast.
If I get to the point where I'm just like exhausted, hard-boiled eggs, oatmeal, apple or something. Omelets are good too. Spending a lot of money on omelets, but it's worth it.
If I don't have time to sit down and cook breakfast, typically my go-to breakfast is my uncle got me a NutriBullet. So I'll do spinach, frozen fruit, a scoop or a scoop and a half of Ascent protein, and then I'll still put that scoop of, or not scoop, but spoonful of peanut butter in there, and then I'll just blend that up, maybe throw some ice cubes in there, and it's just this big giant shake, and it takes a lot less time than the eggs and all that stuff. And that's pretty much my go-to breakfast, is when it depends when I have time to either sit down and cook, or if I don't.